The purpose of this video is to explore the App Store and learn some tips for searching for apps. This is part 2 of this video. In this part of the video, part 2, we will explore some ways to search for apps once you're in an app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for an app. And I have an app called Draw and Tell that I like. But let's pretend that I don't know anything about this app. So I've now searched for the app. And now I've found the app Draw and Tell. I'm going to click on the icon or the title of the app to find out more information about that app. Now, just from this view right here, I can see the name, I can see the developer, and I can see how many stars this app has been rated. So this app's been rated 4 out of 5 stars, but it also has only gotten 6 reviews. So you have to determine whether you feel that that's a good review or not. If I click on the details option, I can see pictures of what the app looks like. I can click on a picture to make it bigger. This is really helpful when you're evaluating whether you should download an app or not. If you scroll down in the details section, you can click more in the description area and read about the app. This is also a great way to learn about the app. Now, if I click over on the reviews option, this shows me again that it has 4 out of 5 stars, but what I can do is I can rate it myself, or I can see that most people rated it 4 or 5 stars, and I can go down and read reviews that the people that have rated the app as. In this case, it looks like no one has written any reviews about this particular app, but if they had, they would show up here at the bottom. That's a really helpful way to evaluate an app. If you notice, there's an option that says current version or all versions. What that means is if I click on all versions, now I see 180 ratings for this app. What that means is this app has probably recently had an update. So it's good to look at both the current version and the all versions, because sometimes what will happen is an app might have a glitch and then the app developers will send out an update to fix that glitch. So you might look back at the all versions ratings and it might not be great. You might get things that say, this app is glitchy, maybe it force closes, but then you might go to the current version area and the app, it might have really good ratings because they fixed whatever issues that they were having. Now if you click on the related tab, this is a great section for finding other apps, because what this says is it tells me that DuckDuckMoose are the app developers for the app Draw and Tell. I really like the app Draw and Tell, so I am interested to know what other apps that DuckDuckMoose creates. And I happen to know that I've checked out a few of their apps, and DuckDuckMoose creates really great apps. So whenever I want to find more apps, I can go in and look at the different apps that DuckDuckMoose software developers or app developers create. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll also see the customers also bought section. This is also a great area because people that are purchasing Draw and Tell are most likely either teachers or parents. And teachers and parents probably want to buy similar types of apps. In this case, it's more of a preschool and primary age focused apps. So you can see what the popular apps are of people that purchase Draw and Tell, what other apps they also purchased. So that's a little bit about how to search within an app to learn more about the app and find other apps. If you click out of that app and get back to the main search screen, you'll see some options at the top to further your search for a particular app. If I click on iPad only, I see iPad only or iPhone only. What this means is that apps are either developed for an iPad or an iPhone. You can download iPhone apps on an iPad, but you can't download iPad apps on an iPhone. Because if you think about it, the app can get bigger, but it can't get smaller. So some apps work for both iPad and iPhone as well. So this is a great way if you're ever searching for an app. For example, I happen to know an app called Croquet that I really like. If I search for the app Croquet, it tells me that there are no results. But if I go up here and click on iPad only and choose iPhone only, there is the Croquet app. Because it's an iPhone app, not an iPad app, I can download it on my iPad and use it just like normal though. Now, if you're back up at the top search screen, you can see an option that says any price. You can search by any price or you can search by just free apps. If I click on all categories, I can actually narrow my search for an app by different types of categories. Relevance will show you popularity, ratings, and release dates. And this is great for teachers. You can actually search by all ages. So those are a few more tips and tricks for you for finding, searching the App Store, and also evaluating apps.